You are still tuning in to the Daily Roundup on your home channel and BC1. Now, joining me in conversation is exceptional talent, and that is Genesa Experience, a dynamic and versatile singer, songwriter, and composer. Now, Genesa's musical journey began in 2002 with San Welwitschia Music Production. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, looking absolutely beautiful. Please, I think the first question I'd like to know is perhaps your journey since 2002. How has that been for you?
It has been a great journey.
Right.
Thank you for having me first here. Good night, good evening.
That's right.
And my journey thus far has been a great one. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, a very exceptional one with enormous growth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I can say for now.
Basically, and growth is good.
The growth is really, really amazing and very good. I can see it on my income.
Right.
And what's been happening and how even San Welwitschia Music Productions is growing with projects like Next Genesa, because our aim and goal is to have the starlets that are coming up now, that they can even have an international experience. Right. And more exposure, and we are working on that. And as a representative as well, and artist of San Welwitschia Music Production, I can say, for those that are out there, please come. Join
Absolutely.
us.
If you talk about yourself for now,
yes.
At least, we understand that you're an Oma's child.
Yes.
How did your grandmother's teachings influence your craft and your vocal style, especially with your music? Yeah?
Growing up with a grandma it was one of my greatest gifts that I could have received from her. Right. And when Omas go for birthday parties or when somebody has passed away, and they always need singers, and she has this great talent, and till this day she sings. Wow. And she'd always take me with her, and I was able to listen in and hear the real cultural rhythm in their vocals, how they would do these rhythms with their hands. And sometimes, because growing up in Namibia as a multicultural country, you experience and is also exposed to a lot. But following my grandma, I was exposed to a lot and many cultures, and that way it influenced me big time. Yeah, both vocally and as well as my way of coming to people and say, hi, here I am.
And you still carried it on until this day?
Yes, I still do, and will most definitely, and even will pass it on. And that's the aim, the goal, to pass it on to the next generations.
Absolutely. Now, collaborating with the late, Fura Duve on the Platinum album, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this properly. If you can just help me.
Tihanatsahu.
Tihanatsahu.
No. Tihanatsahu.
I tried my best.
Yes, but you got it.
All right. You also performed, that song last year, and it was, of course, a very significant milestone. Take us back into time and how that collaboration actually came about, and what really inspired that, especially now from knowing Fora to ending up in the studio and making that track.
I stepped into the studio 2002. And was able to record with him in 2003. And my experience was, Fura was there, and Mr. Stephen Alvin Naruseb, the producer and manager of San Welwitschia Music Production, and he's actually the CEO as well. He called me, said, Genesa, come in, someone big is going to record, and I might need your vocals. And I said, okay, I'm going to come in. And started listening to him, and I went like, "Whoa, what's happening here?" Right. And Fura listened to me trying my vocals, and I was all shaky. Right. And then he said, "Muni so lang asam sang ni na. Don't breathe or don't hold your breath that long. You have to, you have to breathe a little bit, girl, and." Just be yourself. And I remember there were also other artists there, and I mean, as a green being coming into the industry, they are also curious. Who is this now? Okay, singing, and they'd give me advice, and I started there, and my growth since then. It has been a beautiful journey, and I won't change a thing.
Please don't, because we love it already the way it is. I mean, we do understand now. I mean, we actually have very little time, but we understand you're living in Germany now.
Yes.
You know, how does, you know, living abroad, particularly in Germany, you know, influence your music and your career? Do you still get to, you know, put out the music the same way? Is it accepted the same way over there?
The thing is, I always say music stands and falls with the label that you work with. And for me, there was a time where I wanted to step away from music, but when I came back again like 5 years ago, the label said, Genesa, you have to use your voice. And since they started hooking me up, because that's the aim and goal of San Welwitschia Music Productions, bringing out talents so that the world can see who they are, and not just being an artist for Namibia, but to bring us out internationally. And then I said, okay, I'll be a guinea pig, use me. Show me how to walk my talk. And since they started, sometimes they would go like, Genesa, allow us to do the thing for you. And I'll say, okay, no. But when they do it so well. I'm even stunned what happened with me the past few days. And I'm in awe. And I believe what they have also done for me and what they have also done for Next My Glazed Star, season 1, 2, and 3. It's really now the season for it.
Thank you so much. Well, Genesa, thank you so much for making the time to talk to us this evening. Thank you so much for your contributions to the Namibian industry. We, of course, appreciate you. All the best for the future.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
That also wraps up today's edition.